Hey y'all, and welcome to PolitiBrawl. My name is Brian, and Tucker Carlson fully exposes the ridiculousness of the woke left.
Let's say you have one job and two people, and you make the decision, the deciding factor is the race of one of the people. One person is being hurt because he's the wrong race. Why is that okay?
Because he's gotten 350, maybe 400 years of benefit for being the right
Do you
race.
know him?
Okay.
Or are you just wait, hold on, slow down.
If in the
Do you
United
know
States,
that? All you know about him is his race, and yet you're
Exactly.
saying that he's benefited.
Exactly. And
but you don't know
can't-
anything about him other than his race. So you're saying that all people of a certain color have something in common, which is kind of the definition of racism, isn't it?
No, that's also the definition of discrimination, because all African American people in the United States have something in common. It's that they were discriminated
But
against.
if someone,
if it's
you don't
the
know
60s
anything
or the
about
50s,
the guy,
they have something in common in that they were subject to lynching.
From Belgium yesterday.
He could have.
He has no connection to it, but you think it's okay to deny him something because of his color.
I think that the system itself, in order to fix what is the one original sin of this
so we
country,
need more racism
has
to fix
correct
racism.
itself. I don't consider that racism
it's not
at
racism.
all.
When you do it, it's not racism.
If
I get it.
Oh boy, this is how leftists think. They're obsessed with outcome and not opportunity. They think that by quite literally discriminating against one people, they're going to be able to help someone else. It's almost horseshoe theory in motion. It's absolutely asinine.
Power as an African American woman, and I insist upon you walking around with one hand tied behind your back, but I want you to plow a field.
No, I'm not.
Then
I'm talking about the guy from. Wait, no, I'm talking about the guy from Belgium who didn't do anything, who's not connected in any way.
Can we go to my analogy at least to the finish of it?
He suffers. An individual suffers.
Yes.
But you don't consider that racism because why?
No, it's not. Because the numbers of people in this country who have been disproportionately discriminated against for hundreds of years are such that there has to be a correction for it.
So some people have to suffer on the basis of their race.
And in this country, those people have been African Americans and other people
of colors. So the guy who's done nothing wrong must suffer because other people who looked like him did something wrong.
Yes, because I, as an African American woman, yes, I absolutely call it justice.
You're worrying.
Well, I'm in charge now of something because I'm here, right?
You're in power now? Oh, honey. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, I don't like quoting Lindsey Graham, but man, he has a quote that I'll never forget. You people crave power, and I hope to God you never get it. I'm in the exact same boat here because these people want to fundamentally transform the United States. They want to change everything based on their feelings and not reality. It is okay to admit that American history is not as great as it was in our history books. It's okay to admit that. What's not okay is to look at that fact and then go, well, we need to retroactively change everything in order to build the utopia that we all deserve. The unintended consequences of fundamentally changing a culture can be absolutely catastrophic. And when we get caught up in these revolutionary ideals, when we get caught up in an attempt to reach utopia, the amount of bodies that you have to step on to get there is simply not worth it. We've seen this in revolutionary France. We saw this after the Karl Marx riots of 1848. We have seen this with the Russian revolutions. Every single time this happens, there seems to be such a terrible bloodbath that we're never able to get to that final step because leftists don't understand the full weight of their actions. They don't understand the full capacity they have for destruction and evil because they think of themselves as the good guys because what they want is good. But how they get there is often terrible. And this is going to trigger a whole lot of leftists once they realize this. And if you want to trigger a leftist in your life, go over to my friends at basebuy.shop, link in the description below, and show the world how conservative you really are. So look, ultimately what she's trying to say is that bad things happened in history and we now need to change everything about our current situation in order to achieve equality. But there's a principle that the sins of the father are not paid by the son. It is a terrible standard to tell people that they need to change everything about themselves in order to please a group of people that might have been hurt in the past. And there's a key word here that she admits, African Americans were discriminated against. What has happened since civil rights has not been a great history, but a level playing field for the opportunity of good outcomes and the equal opportunity under the law is a good thing. And leftists, for some reason, want to tear that down and rebuild, and what they want to rebuild it into is not going to be the utopia that they want. And that's what Tucker Carlson is pointing out here. Folks, my name is Brian. Hope you enjoyed this segment here on PolitiBrawl. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one, and until then, y'all have a good one.